Alright, so welcome to the featured matchup of today. Today it's going to be Irelia versus Cassio. This is a very fun matchup, to be completely honest. I love playing this matchup. In lane, it's a bit Irelia favored, but then post lane, especially post three items, it does get quite Cassio favored in team fights, um, especially when Cassio gets Rylai's and when she has a lot of HP, she gets really hard to kill for Irelia, and she just provides a lot of slows and a lot of CC that Irelia finds really annoying to deal with. Especially if Cassio has some form of front line, Irelia really struggles into Cassio in team fights and later on in the game. So my hypothesis for this lane, I wanted to test something a bit different with Cassio because usually what I do, I play against Cassio similar to any other mage that I would play versus. I would just let the wave come in, look to trade level 2, level 3. Um, Especially into Cassio, that can be a bit of a better idea because Cassio does really well in extended lanes. She can run you down lane very well with her Q movement speed. If she lands Q on someone, she gets movement speed. So yeah, she can be quite scary in extended lanes. I don't think this Cassio was the best. She was like a master Cassio OTP last season, but she didn't seem to play that well. But I'm pretty sure my strategy was fundamentally good. I don't think I executed it perfectly, but I think the hypothesis was good. I think maybe against a better Casio it would have not gone so well. Um, but into this Casio it seemed to work pretty well. So my hypothesis was basically I wanted to try and attack her mana pool and take trades that would drain her mana because in the early game Casio's mana pool is quite small and she's quite mana hungry in extended trades. So already off the bat, I went cookies to be a little bit more durable, and I went D-Blade start just for a little bit more damage so that I could actually fight back in these trades. And off the bat, I was just going for these Q trades. Now, you could make an argument here that I should probably stack my Q more before I go for these trades, and I think that's a fair assessment, but it doesn't really matter too much because what I wanted to do was basically just trade HP for her mana and put her in a position where she runs out of mana. Now, one mistake I did make here was I pushed this a little bit too fast. I should have stacked this more because the wave was a little bit too on her side. But what you'll see here is even through all these trades, what she's missing is now she's losing a lot of her mana. So here, for example, getting the wave in, she takes a bit of a trade on me, and she can't run me down here because of my minions and because I have pots and cookies. So I'm safe from that, but this damage she's doing, I'm just going to regen it up with my cookies and my pot, and she's just running out of mana, as you can see here. So by taking these trades, I'm then just basically depleting her mana. She loses some HP to freeze this wave. I'm fine with that because now look at her mana. She physically can't kill me here. She doesn't have enough mana to get through all of my HP. So I crash this wave here, and now she has to play the bounce. I can let this wave come out. She has to play this bounce with absolutely no mana. What she should do right here is she should take a base and TP back but if she does that, she's going to come back with weaker items because she doesn't have that much gold at the moment. So even if that's the case, I'm still going to be pretty happy in that situation. The other benefit of playing like this with the push and taking damage is that now I'm going to have prio to move to these fights. And in this game, I'm able to get with this prio, I'm able to move to this river skirmish and pick up a kill for my smolder, which is really good for the game. And then here, um, yeah, again, I'm just really attacking her mana pool to the point where now the wave's coming out. She's in a really rough spot, and I am able to land a QE, run her down the lane, and get a solo kill on her because, again, she has no mana. Um, and yeah, I think I misexecuted it, especially with how fast I pushed the second wave because the wave was quite far on her side. But I think if I had slowed it down more on the second wave and pushed a little bit slower, I could have had the wave in a much better position and been able to execute the strategy even better. So let me know what you guys think of this strategy. Um, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.